Welcome to Starting Over. This is my weekly journey rebuilding from scratch on Moj 1, with the long-term goal of pushing towards 100 million combat power. I stream my progression during the week, and these videos are where I slow it all down and reflect on what actually mattered. This week's focus was simple: rush the 6th job, and that's exactly what we did. We had 5 magnificent growth pots and 1 transcendent potion saved up, with the goal of getting out of pre-260 as fast as possible. Before we could use any of those resources though, we still had to push from 220 to 240. Luckily, we had a few strawberry to farm tickets saved, which helped us bridge that gap quickly. Once we hit 240, it was just a matter of popping our potions and securing our spot at 260. While we were eating away at the strawberry tickets, there was one thing that I forgot about in my inventory: a Mapei node stone. I quickly opened it up after a break at 235, and this is what I got. Yo, no way! We got the EXP node from Mapei. From Ride or Die, we quickly slotted it in and got back to our strawberry farm tickets, which then we quickly got to 240. There we go, that's our level up. So this is now where magnificent growth pots kicked in. We had 5 saved up, and using them back to back instantly pushed us from 240 straight to 260. No slow climbing, no waiting like how we did with our Lin, just one massive jump forward. Level up now, and then this should be a level up as well. Oh, they're edging me. Looks like I did my math incorrectly. We didn't quite hit 260 with all the bag pots. We were just at 97%, meaning we just needed to grind it roughly 3% to get our level up to 260, which is no big deal. So we headed over to Lamina and just fought off a couple of mobs. It was a great time to actually test Moj 1 in the fields, and lo and behold. All right, research quest is done. Maybe this just gives us a level up. Ooh, yeah, we level up. Okay, chat, that is 260 now. Okay, now that that's done, we can go claim our last Hyperburninator reward, which is the Cernium symbol and Sacred Symbol Collectors. Wait, some more. Cool. Wait a second. As we went ahead and claimed our last Hyperburn reward, we noticed that the Cernium level 5 symbol wasn't in our inventory. Now initially we thought it was glitched out, but we were getting some mixed messages from other users in chat saying that it was a visual bug and that the Cernium symbol wasn't supposed to be there, but I'm not quite so sure who to believe, and I didn't end up making a ticket, but let me know in the comments if I should. At this point, we were finally ready for 6th job advancement. I'm going to assume most of you already know how that process works, so instead of walking through every step, we'll save some time and jump straight to the results. We now have unlocked 6th job. I forgot to mention that we had a little trick up our sleeve. Back in November, I didn't actually claim my Hyper Burning Beyond. It was meant for Ren, but I didn't end up enjoying the class enough to push her past 260, so I held on to it. That turned out to be a really smart decision. Saving that Burning Beyond meant we got boosted leveling all the way from 260 to 270, where every level is essentially multiplied. Not a lot of people still had access to this, but because we waited, we were able to take full advantage of it on our Moj 1. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring all of these out. Dude, I've been waiting so long for this. For the past month or so, MapleStory released an event called the Twintina event. And with that, you were able to get node stones, potions, soul urta, fragments, but most importantly, EXP vouchers. What we ended up doing was we were stacking up all of the Twintina boxes we could get our hands on by grinding on our Lin. It ended up adding up to 160 boxes. We saved them up for this day for when we hit 260 on our Moj 1, and we wanted to open it all up in one go. Now, this is just going to be a quick recap, but I will be uploading this entire segment onto our YouTube just in case you guys want to see my genuine reaction to every little thing that we got. And to summarize it, we got roughly 40,000 EXP vouchers in about 160 boxes. After opening all the boxes, before jumping straight into Janus, which is always exciting for me, we took a look at what we actually had to work with. Between Twintina and getting lucky with the alpaca event, we ended up with about 300 fragments total that let us push Janus straight to level 4 right away. Before touching any EXP vouchers, we also decided to fully max out our V matrix. We picked up a ton of EXP nodes and node stones from the Twintina boxes, so getting that done early meant we wouldn't have to worry about it again. Any node stones we earn moving forward can now just be saved for our future characters. Then it was finally time to open all of our EXP vouchers. Keep in mind, we were on Burning Beyond, so every level gives bonus levels, which makes these vouchers incredibly efficient. We had about 40,000 EXP vouchers in total, and the plan was to use them up to 268, then finish the push to 270 with the Transcendent pot. After that, we still had around 25,000 vouchers left. We went ahead and used the rest, which pushed us from 270 all the way to 272 and 61%. That means within the first day, 4 hours on Moj 1, we went from 220 to 272. Honestly, that's probably the fastest leveling I've ever had in my entire MapleStory career. Later in the day, we swapped over to our Lin and ran our C10A bosses with Min to try and build up some meso for our Moj 1, and we actually got pretty lucky here.
That was kind of crazy.
Oh, what the fuck?
ET?
Damn.
ET?
Take it, bro. Take it.
Brother?
Take the ET. Take the ET.
Brother, thank you, man. It's not ET, it's a freaking CFE. Sorry, not ET. What the? What is ET?
For the rest of the stream, it was mostly WAPs and just hanging out with the chat while grinding, and by the end of the night we managed to hit 273. This was easily one of the most eventful days I've ever had in MapleStory. The amount of progression packed into a single session honestly hit me like a truck. And that wraps up day 1. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. We're planning to turn this into a full series. Just keep in mind these recaps don't cover absolutely everything since the VODs are way too long to fit into a single video. But if you want the full progression experience, you can always catch us live on Twitch, and that's where everything happens in real time. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.